What's up guys, welcome to today's video. Today's episode is about how I store all my files and make them accessible via the iPad. So at first I shoot all of my video, or most of my video and photo with a DSLR camera. So I'm using a professional camera and not my iPhone or whatever. Okay, it's really windy outside today, so maybe you will hear some wind noises. Sorry for that. In order to store the files, I will normally use my MacBook because it's way easier to store the files instead of using an iPad and go the complicated way via Dropbox or something like that. I have several steps to save my files because I want always a backup and a fast accessible version for my computer. So what I'm doing first is I connect the camera to a hub which is connected to the MacBook. This hub has like two HDDs inside which are switchable. It's not like a normal external HDD, it's a hub. Maybe I will show you a photo of it. And what I'm doing is dragging the file from the camera to the external HDD. Then the next step is to copy this file to my NAS drive, which is a Western Digital one, which makes it usable with Lumafusion, which is great. So now I have saved my files. I have several copies of them, and to get them on my iPad I open Lumafusion, select the Western Digital drive, select the folder in which the files are, select the files and copy them to my timeline. This takes some time via Wi-Fi, but it's alright, and I'm able to access these files with all my devices, which is great. And then the editing can start. I know it's a bit complicated version to do it, but it's the most safest version for me. If you don't want to do step 2, so the backup with the external HDD, that's fine, but I would recommend using a NAS which is accessible via Lumafusion. If you are a person who shoots a lot of video or photo, you should anyway buy a NAS because it's the easiest and safest version to store your data. I have a 2-bay NAS which contains like 2 HDDs, and I've selected RAID 1 to save the data, which means that on both HDDs are the same files. So the second HDD is just a 1-by-1 copy of the first one, which is very useful if one HDD crashes, which can happen. I already had one HDD collapsed, so I had to change it. And if I would have stored all my files just on normal external HDD, I would have lost all of my videos, all of my pictures, just everything. So I would recommend buy a NAS with at least 2 bays and select RAID 1 to get a safe copy of your data. So this is it for today's video. I hope it wasn't too complicated and I could explain why I'm using this solution to save my data. If you liked that video, give thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see each other next time, guys. Bye.